Hi there! Now we're going to tackle the central communication tool that we use, which is the Anxacentraldesktop. It is recommended for Anxa employees to start their day with the Anxa desktop so they can map out their daily tasks and stay updated with what's going on in our company. This collaborative tool makes file sharing, group discussions, and project management easier, thereby promoting efficiency and productivity in the workplace. Before we delve deeper into the Anxa desktop, let's have a quick review of its technical framework. The central desktop is an example of intranet, which is a private network of computers. As you can see in this diagram, local workstations are connected to the local intranet server. Laptops are also part of the network through mobile wireless connection. The intranet also uses the same technology as the internet. It is a restricted computer network designed to be used to share internal information within an organization. It is a private website which is secure, which enables employees to conduct internal business. Simply put, the intranet is a network within an organization, in contrast to the internet, which is a network between organizations. While the internet is public and accessible by anybody who goes online, the intranet can be considered as its private version, which is limited to a specific group. An intranet is highly beneficial for an organization. This is an important tool that delivers business solutions. First of all, it bridges the gap across different departments in the company through enhanced collaboration. Employees and managers can easily coordinate with each other, which strengthens teamwork. Employees can also share pertinent files and documents, so they will be available to everyone instead of individual filing and multiple email exchange requesting for them. Project management will also be easier because all the developments of a certain project will be posted under one discussion. It also allows the creation of a powerful corporate database, because it caters to various file formats, from MS Office to videos. So all of the company's important files are located on the intranet, which are easily searchable. This increases the awareness and knowledge of the employees because they can access relevant and updated information about the company. This also develops our corporate culture by openly communicating to each other. Thus, all employees understand the direction where the company is headed. Although there's transparency, communication is still personalized, since it is possible to communicate with more than one group, a small group, or just one person. The intranet can also give access to people outside the company, like our coaches and authors, on a limited capacity. Now that we understand its importance, it's time that we take a closer look at the Anxa desktop. As the tagline states, this tool promotes organization, sharing, and collaboration. Central Desktop, the provider of our intranet tool, was founded in 2005. In their first year, Anxa saw the benefits of this young company's program, so they decided to adopt and incorporate it in their system. When we acquired the tool, we personalized its name to Anxa Desktop, and since then, it has been the center of communication for all employees. It is our web collaboration tool to share information and manage projects. The use of Anxa Desktop is consistent to three of the company's core values: communicate, share, and collaborate, core value number 5; promote positive team spirit and family values, core value number 6; and focus on personal development, core value number 4. By using our primary communication tool, we encourage open communication among team members, we solidify our team spirit because we work and complete projects as a group, and in some respects, we attain personal development through the knowledge that we gain from various discussions. The Anxa Desktop fulfills 3 main objectives. First, to improve communication between team members. Communication is a strategic key for business success. Projects are undertaken in a collaborative way where Anxa employees, who are based in different locations in Europe and Asia, share information to ensure better communication, which results in success. The intranet social network provides the link between all the members of the Anxa team. Second, to provide an organized centralization of our files. Using the Anxa Desktop promotes efficiency, as all projects, documents, and discussions related to the operations of Anxa are posted on the intranet. Third, to help manage and follow our projects. Members of the team participate in the projects by sharing their ideas and making proposals. Project managers can effectively organize, monitor, and archive all projects launched by Anxa. So after mentioning all of the advantages of this tool, I'm sure you're all eager to enter the Anxa desktop world. Upon joining the company, You will immediately be given access to the Anxacentraldesktop. You will be trained in several workspaces in your first month. This training will show you how Anxacentraldesktop works and the important role it plays on project management. First, let's define a workspace. A workspace is your online office, your so-called meeting room in cyberspace. The team members virtually meet at the workspace to access or post information and documents, learn about the company activities, share and discuss about goals and projects, and manage projects by scheduling meetings and assigning tasks. In addition, a workspace is a microsite where small teams, departments, and whole companies can come together to organize, share, and collaborate. Workspaces can be password protected, available by invitation only, or public. There are more than 80 workspaces on Anxacentraldesktop, handled by different managers, all in support of ANXA's vision and mission. The workspaces on Anxacentraldesktop are categorized based on our COTA classification. We have the customer workspaces divided into business to customer and business to business, the operations workspaces grouped into technology and content coaching, the team workspaces separated into partners and culture workspaces, and administrative workspaces. So which workspaces will you gain access to? Well, that depends on your position and the projects you will work on. As you start your work at ANXA, you will be given access to two workspaces, the Team ANXA Intranet and the Goals and Responsibilities workspaces. These workspaces will immerse the new members of the team into the Anxacentraldesktop tool. Also, as a new employee, you will be added to the ANXA University workspace. This workspace contains the discussions regarding ANXA's training programs, along with the reference documents and presentations for the trainees. Employees will be able to post questions and share their opinions on the training sessions provided by ANXA. The Team ANXA Intranet workspace contains files and discussions shared with the whole team, the company directory and organigram, plus the ANXA Roadbook. This is one of the workspaces where the entire ANXA team can share discussions and documents. New employees will be able to read the latest discussions among the international teams, as well as the latest newsletters about the company and its employees. This is a key instrument of our internal communication. It is also the best place to be familiar with all the names and roles of each team member, as a workspace contains a full company directory and the organigram, which centers on the triad of founders, Fabrice Pita, Christophe Pita, and Philippe Montero de Rocha, and their respective responsibilities. The ANXA Roadbook is also available in this workspace and can be downloaded anytime. The Roadbook is an important document and is integral to an employee's training. Its goal is to help guide the whole team through a singular vision, which is to make ANXA the online reference for well-being on the Internet. The Goals and Responsibilities workspace contains the following: the monthly goals and priorities of every ANXA team member, an overview of each department's quarterly goals. This workspace also contains your job description, which is the primary basis of goal setting. In order to properly manage your work, your goals and priorities must be structured accordingly. This workspace is open to the entire company, giving each employee the ability to access each member's work plan, comment on their goals, ask questions, or share advice. This level of transparency is a key component of ANXA's core values. Also found in this workspace is every department's quarterly goals, which helps give team members a vision of the big picture and keep their work on track. Eventually, you will gain access to two more workspaces: a specific professional workspace used by your team relative to your job description, and ANXA Brainstorm and Market Studies. This will help you organize your daily tasks through the Anxacentraldesktop. Gradually, you are incorporating the use of Anxacentraldesktop in your work routine. The professional workspace is based on the employee's job description. Your immediate supervisor will give you access to a workspace based on the projects you will be handling. Once you join, you will be able to track the status of the ongoing projects of your team. This will give you a first glimpse of your job responsibilities. The project manager monitors all the documents and discussions in this workspace. This is an important responsibility as it keeps the communication flow efficient and effective in a workspace. The Market Studies, News, and Brainstorm workspace contains research on current and new products, programs, and practices, as well as discussions for brainstorming and conceptualizing. This also includes important news and reports on the products and services being developed by ANXA. This workspace clearly shows Anxa's values of sharing and collaboration, as it encourages everyone to communicate and participate in the discussions. Anxa believes that every employee can pitch in good ideas. This also helps in personal development because employees learn more about the current market trends and benchmarking studies shared by the team members. This workspace is organized into several folders, with each one making up an aspect of Anxa's marketing strategies. Throughout your stay in the company, you might be given additional access to other workspaces as you get involved in more projects. Now that you have an idea on the purpose of the workspaces, let's check out the features of our primary communication tool. As you can see, these are the beautiful and gorgeous people of Anxa, who are all part of the Anxa desktop. So the moment you already have your account credentials for Anxa desktop, then you can already log in. So just use your username and password. Type in your password, hit login. So upon logging in on the Anxa desktop, your landing page is the My Dashboard page, which works the same way as a profile page of your Facebook account. So you got your picture over here, and across that one, you have the blank field where you can type in whatever you're working on at that moment. So type in my case, is working on the walkthrough of Anxa desktop. Hit share. And once you do that, this will be read by all the members of the intranet. So make sure that you clear this if the status is no longer applicable. Okay? At the bottom, you will see the calendar for the next 5 days. This is where you can set the events, so you'll be reminded of what you need to do. So tomorrow, I know that I have to be part of the call center operations of the Bon Appetit diet. So you can just adjust this on your own. The settings, adjustment of the settings is very easy. So you can do that to serve as a reminder. So at the bottom part of the dashboard, you have the recent activity. So this is going to serve as your daily newspaper at the office, since you can check on what's going on in the other workspaces that you are a part of. Now, in my case, this tab shows the organization of the different workspaces. I'm part of 4 workspaces: Team Anxa Intranet, Goals and Responsibilities, Market Studies, and University Anxa. So you can expand that one, and you will see the things that have been going on for the past 24 hours. Or if you scroll down further, then you'll also see the things that have happened throughout the course of the week. Now at this point, you're going to edit your profile on Anxa Desktop, and this is very important for the new employees. So what you do is you click on the account on the upper right part of the window, hit My Account. So this is where you edit your profile, and I'm sure you've done this several times before for the other social networking sites that you have. So just make sure that you put in the basic information, first and last name, your email address, and the department that you are a part of, whom you're reporting to, your job title, your contact number, and your website. Now, what is the link of this website? This actually refers to your job description. So what we have here is a URL of the job description page on Anxa Desktop. So when you are on your job description page, just copy the URL on the address bar and then paste it here. Okay, so that is your website. Now at the bottom, where you have the profile notes, make sure that you include the 3 main responsibilities that you have. Generally, all employees have 3 main responsibilities, and just make sure that you list down the headers. In my case, development of Anxa University content, conducting trainings, and training partnership and improvement. So just the 3, no need to put your entire job description here, just the headers. This will be a quick summary of your responsibility here in the company. Okay, and hit update when you're done. Okay, when you're done with that one, you click the Photos tab and then browse a photo of you, because this will represent you, of course. You put a face behind the name, especially if you're new in the company. They're going to know how you look like, so make sure that you upload a pleasant photo of yourself. Okay, so just browse it and upload, and crop it to its optimal size. Instructions are pretty easy to follow. Now you may also want to check out the Help tab. When you click on the Help option, you will see the different topics here and all the different resources of Anxacentraldesktop. So when you click on Video Tutorials, then you will find different videos of walkthroughs, like the one that we're having right now, of the different features of Anxacentraldesktop. So if you want to be more advanced with the use of Anxacentraldesktop, then by all means, feel free to explore the Help option and check them out for yourself. Okay? To check the different workspaces that you are a part of, and hit Workspaces on the upper left part of the window, then you will see all of them here. Like what I've mentioned earlier, I only have 4 workspaces. This is my professional workspace, University Anxa, and I'm also part of the Market Studies, Goals and Responsibilities, and of course, the first one, Team Anxa Internet, where all of us have access to. Okay, now let me show you my professional workspace, University Anxa, or the Anxa University Workspace. Now you will see the different tabs here, Home, and on the home page you will see the recent activities, like the latest comments of the different discussions. And on the right pane, you have all the members of this workspace, and you will have the recent discussions at the bottom part, the newly created discussions on this workspace. So take a look at the Files and Discussions tab. So like what I've said, the content classification is used across the board in the company, whether it's your email or Anxacentraldesktop. So they're all classified here: customer, operations, team, and administrative. So in this example, presentation skills training that I've conducted, all of the materials of that particular course are available here. So the participants of that training can access the presentations anytime if they want to review. And logs of the training discussions are also here. For example, the new employees orientation. So I log all the training sessions here, and I also have the feedback of the participant of that training. Now let me show you the favorites. Option. This works the same way as the bookmark feature of your browsers, where you can easily access your favorite websites by just clicking on it without typing the URL on the address field. So when you hit this one, Add to Favorites, that will be colored yellow. And when you hit the Favorites tab, it's already there, Training Culture. So I often access this one, so it's best for me to just mark it as a favorite. So whenever I need to visit it, I'm just a few clicks away. Okay, so for favorites. Now let's move on to the creation of a new document. So let's try this one, New Online Document. Now this works the same way as Microsoft Word. As you can see, all the formatting tools are there. And let's give it a try. Let me just type in one sentence. Okay, so I got a couple of sentences for this document. Now when I save this, so upon saving it, you'll be asked for a document title. So in this case, I'll just type in document tests. And you can also decide to which folder you want it to be included. Sorry. Don't want that. So upon saving it, you'll be asked for a document title. So for this walkthrough, I'll just type in document tests. And you can also assign to which folder it's going to go to, and then hit OK. Now the good thing about the online document is that you can edit it, and you can also monitor the different versions that the document has gone through. And if you share this document to other people, they can also edit this document. So we have the subscribers option here. If I add someone, for example, my boss Christian, if I add him to this document, then he will be able to edit this particular document, and I will see if he is the one who has made the changes. So I'm gonna show you how it's done. If I add a sentence here, I'll add a sentence to show the versions of. Okay, now when I hit save, if I hit save and notify, he will be sent a notification that a change has been made on the document. I'll just hit save. And now it already says version 2, and you can also track the version history. So I've made this much change, 171%. Of course, I just added one sentence. So if I want to compare, I just tick the radio button here. When I hit compare, the older version is going to be on the left pane, and the newer version is going to be on the right pane. And the good thing is, it's already signified what has been added. If it's marked as green, that's the addition. Something has been deleted, it will also be marked with this color. And changes will be marked with yellow. Okay? That's for document. Now let's create a discussion. The discussion works the same way as an online forum where you post a topic and then people can comment on it. For example, again, I'll just type in discussion tests. And then walk through. Then you will be able to give more details about that subject in this particular window. Walk through only, okay. You can also add a poll if you want them to vote. If you have some choices and you want them to help you decide on what the best choice is. Tags for further organization. Okay, and then you have all the members of this workspace and you can choose the members whom you want to join the discussion. So under this, you have all the members of the Anxa University workspace, and you can choose the people who will join the discussion. And these people can comment on the discussion. Now actually, if you're a part of the workspace, you can access all the online discussions and online documents. But the thing is, you won't be sent a notification if you're not a part of it. So if you are involved in the discussion, then you are expected to give your response or give your comment. Okay, so that's how it works. So when I open this discussion, Christian will be notified that the new discussion has been opened and we will start discussing. We'll hit start discussion. Okay, I'll post a comment here, he'll post a reply, and that's how it goes. Now, I'll show you another feature of Anxacentraldesktop that is pretty useful, and that is the My Task option. This is where you create your to-do list. Okay? You can assign tasks to yourself, or you can assign tasks to other people who are part of the workspace. I'll show you an example. Work on okay, it has been added to my list of tasks. So I already have a bunch of tasks here. If I hit this, for example, an old task, this one. If I click the radio button of that one, it will be marked as completed. But if I want to reopen that task, I just simply have to click it again. It will be part of the task again. And that's how it works. Again, this will serve as a reminder of the things that you still need to accomplish. And if you're lagging behind schedule, then you may want to set the start and the due date so that you will know when you need to finish it. Now, how are you going to assign a task to another person? You can edit the task. For example, call center ops. If I change the workspace, if it's a personal task, it's my to-do list. But if I change the workspace, let's say to University Anxa, I will be able to assign it to someone else, assign it to any member of that workspace. So I will assign it to Joyce. my partner in HR. Okay, I can also set the date, for example, tomorrow. It's also going to end tomorrow, okay? So when I hit save, Joyce will get the notification that I just assigned a task to her, and that is to be part of the call center operations. You can also modify the other parameters of the task, but I just gave you a simple walkthrough. Okay? Sinabi ka na Joyce will be notified, diba? Okay, great task. Milestones, mahaba to, wag na. Yung milestones kasi mahaba eh. And, mahaba talaga yun dahil marami bang ta-type eh. Kasi meron namang, naisip ko may milestones naman na video. Now let's try the search field. As you already know, the Anxacentraldesktop is also a database. So the Anxacentraldesktop contains a lot of files, and instead of wading through the different files and folders, if you want to easily search for a document, then you can just try out the search field. For example, I'm looking for the road book. I'm going to type in the Anxa road book, hit search, come on, there. Now I'll see the location of the Anxa road book and I can download it whenever I want to. Okay? So if you also want to look for discussions or documents, make use of the search field if you want to make your life easier. Okay, the good thing about Anxacentraldesktop is that it also helps facilitate the filing of leaves. Now, this was just recently launched earlier this year. You can now file your leaves via the Anxacentraldesktop. So it's found on this workspace, Team Anxa Internet, and everybody has access to this workspace. It's the last tab on the right side. Hit Leave Forms. If you're part of the office here in Alabang, just hit Anxa RHQ. And then if you're in France, then obviously you hit the second option. If you need to file a leave, hit New Record. This one is automatic. Again, it's pretty simple. You just have to follow the instructions, fill out the necessary information. When you file the leave, you got to select your name here, what kind of leave. You also have the other options. Hit the drop down. And those that are marked in red asterisk, then it means that these are required fields. You gotta fill them out. So also indicate the number of days, your contact number, the person who's going to take over your responsibilities, and that's it. Don't do anything with the last row. Status, of course, it's obvious. It should be filled by the supervisor and the HR team. So when you're done, then hit Save and Done. Okay, I'm not going to do it right now because this is just a walkthrough. So when the time comes that you're going to file a leave, don't forget it's found on the Team Anxa Internet workspace. Cool. Anxacentraldesktop receives corporate emails. You are encouraged to spend at least 30 minutes every day to organize your workload and reviewing your tasks and projects through Anxacentraldesktop. Once you have well understood the user interface of Anxacentraldesktop, you're now ready to use it every day. When you have reached this level, you're going to configure it as a start page of your preferred browser. So at the end of this training video, you should start exploring Anxacentraldesktop and use it regularly. Please stand by for a debriefing session regarding this topic. I'll see you real soon. Ciao.